Hello, we're on day 19 and I thought today I would give you the best piece of advice for your business, which I think is the most important, more important than building stock or anything else, is building up your network of friends and dealers and people that are dealers that you know, that you reach out to and ask advice of. Some of them will become really good friends, so it's worth doing. And there's a couple of reasons that building your network is so important. So make sure you're building genuine relationships with people. Don't be afraid to ask advice from people. They will have asked that advice of somebody else before, so it's nothing they haven't heard, and they will have probably had the problem that you're describing as well, so they'll be pleased to help you out. Make sure you, when you're talking to people, find out what their different strengths are, because all of the vintage sellers or retro sellers have different strengths. So there might be somebody that's focused on country furniture or something like that, and actually they get something that you get something that fits their criteria, and that way you can either sell to them if you know what they're into, or you can ask their advice so you can price it or identify it properly. And also the new upcoming people that are buying completely different stuff to us, we can find out information off them, and it's great to talk to people that do totally different stuff. Not potentially that we're going to go into selling that kind of thing, but it's really interesting to find out what is selling, because sometimes we get fixed on our own little niche, and it's really interesting, I think, to find out about vintage clothing and what's selling there, or games, or whatever it might be. So that's really interesting to share stories. So make sure you're sharing your advice and your stories as well, which is lovely. Introduce yourself when you're at fairs, the flea markets, car boots, and the centres, because you just don't know who you're talking to. So they may say they've got stuff back at home that might interest you, or they have another dealer friend that has stuff that they don't really do that is more your thing. So the opportunities that can come from introducing yourself to people is huge. So that would be one of the things. And make sure you don't see everybody as competition, because there's so much selling opportunities for people and marketplaces. So don't worry about people. Well, if you share some knowledge, they're going to then take your customers, because it doesn't work like that. So just relax on that front and work together. It's much better to work together, and this community of vintage antique dealers really work on that. So if they can't do it, somebody else will do it, and vice versa. So it's all about helping each other out. So that is that. And one of the other benefits of doing that is the money saving aspect. So you might find good couriers through talking to people, or I've said people that have got different stock, or stock you could sell on to people. Auction houses, where's the best car boot? So and I go to different places, and I, like we said yesterday in yesterday's tip, share travel costs and store pictures with people, and it just really helps. And find something that complements you. So you might do something that's slightly different, but actually your stock complements the other person. So working together at fairs is a really good one, because fair pitch prices can be quite high, and it's also really nice to have a buddy going with you so that you don't feel so intimidated, especially in the early days. And then think about the online networking as well. So you've got the people from abroad, and in America, France, you can network with them. And I've met some lovely people that I've met online from Australia and came over, and America. They came over to see me, and they bought some stock off me. So you just don't know where people are going to be coming from. So that's a really good idea. So the reason I started the tips series was really for that reason, to share some ideas with people, A lot of the tips have particularly been aimed at new starters to try and get you going and help out. So I hope they're helping, and we'll look at continuing it as well. I can see that people are really interested in the stock drop videos I do and the fresh off the van kind of thing. So let me know in the comments what sort of content do you like, so that I can do a bit of that for you and show you, or if there's anything you want to see, if you wanted different ideas, or you wanted to see more stock videos. So let me know, or on the pictures at the centre. So let me know what you think, and hopefully it's helping, and I'll see you soon. But we'll see you tomorrow for day 20, and have a lovely day. Take care.